Welcome to another edition of Game Plan. I'm your host, Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Let's just get right to it. Hit the whiteboard and see what we have on tap for this week. This week versus Chicago, the San Francisco 49ers have to get the ground game going, and they're facing a Bears defense that struggles versus the run, but they do have great personnel up front, and one way they can calm the pass rush from Jared Allen is by keeping him at bay at the line of scrimmage with the read option. But we're going to show you a play that they can run to help keep him at bay, but also get a big play down the middle of that defense. We're going to run an inside trap to the fullback right here, and our job right now is to keep Jared Allen at bay, and one way we can do that is with the read option. We're going to show you right here, diamond formation. We're going to trap this guy, this defensive tackle, and so how we're going to block this thing up, we're going to have the center block down on that defensive tackle. We're going to have play side tackle. His job is to work up past the end and the backer. He's going to go get the Mike backer block, and what we're going to do, we're going to have this guard work up, get that backer block, and now we're going to have the back on this side, near side. His job is to take out that defensive end, get that inside leg cut to put him on the ground, and we're going to trap the tackle, like I said, here, and we're going to have the backer work up, the tackle work up and get the backer, because we're going to hold Jared Allen at bay with the read option fake. Again, running the fullback down the middle. Should be a big play in the running game, because what we're going to do, we're going to have the receivers work up to get the safeties, and if he's coming aggressively to try to make a play right here on the fullback in the backfield, Kaepernick pulls, pitches to the tailback. Tailback is off to the races, should be able to make that cornerback miss. So that's one way they can neutralize Jared Allen's aggressiveness at the line of scrimmage and take advantage of a weakened or soft Chicago Bears interior defensive line, so to speak, with the running game, the quick traps, and that's one way they can create big plays in the running game this week versus the Bears. This week, the Denver Broncos have to execute on third down versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm going to show you one play they love to run that gives them great opportunities to do so and puts the defense in a bind. What we're going to do here, we have a spread set. We have the tight end on the line of scrimmage. We have a sort of a cluster right here with the wide receiver, the Z, and the X on the backside. And what we're simply going to do is just run the X up on a streak. That could be Demarius Thomas trying to get him deep down the field, isolated one-on-one, and hopefully drawing the free safety out, because that's important. We want the strong safety in coverage more than we want the free safety in coverage. Now, next we're going to do, we're going to swing the back out as a safety valve, pulling the backer out. Now we're trying to create opportunities on the front side, and what we're going to do with the guy right here off the line of scrimmage next to the tight end in a cluster, we're going to stem him up and through. He's running a streak as well, and now we're going to do a game with the tight end and the wide receiver, and you're basically reading both the backer and the nickel. Whomever takes these guys, the next guy will be open, because we're going to run dual in routes, short in routes, and this is something that they do well. This is for third and short, third and medium. Either this guy or this guy will be the option. These two are clear out routes unless you see a great opportunity or a bust in coverage. And this is also your safety valve out here, the running back that can catch the football, and you'll take your chances between your running back and their linebacker any day of the week. So that's something that the Denver Broncos can do this week versus Kansas City to stay ahead of the chains and move the chains on third down. The Houston Texans will have to make plays in the passing game on a consistent basis versus the Oakland Raiders, and I'm going to show you how they can do so with the play that I'm going to draw up. Is very good versus man or zone, and it also allows you to get Andre Johnson and DeAndre Hopkins on the same side of the field and forcing the Oakland Raiders to make a decision in the secondary. Just a simple, no defense right here, just showing you the route combination and concept where you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in a route, maximizing your eligible receivers, puts you in great position to make a play. So as we start to widen the cadence down, we're going to bring the Z, which is DeAndre Hopkins, we're going to bring him in motion. And at the snap of the ball, we're bringing him across the formation. Now, normally when a free safety sees this crosser, he's going to have to make a choice. Does he follow it? Does he squeeze it? Does he pass him off to the corner? Are they communicating where they're rolling coverage to one side? Whatever they do on the back end, dragging your receiver across the field puts the defensive backs in a bind. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to take Andre Johnson up and run the corner route. So you see where the free safety and or strong safety could be in a bind, or the cornerback that could perhaps sit up underneath this route will make a decision. And now what we're going to do to compound this problem for the defense, we're going to shoot the running back out on the speed out, because again, that's your built-in hot read right there. That's also your high-low read if you have a squatting corner. Either he's going to have to get up underneath this route and carry the corner, or he's going to jump the speed out. Either way, you have a quick and easy decision that you can make. We're going to have the tight end run the sit route right over the center, and that's also going to be your built-in safety valve hot read. You can just dump that football off. You can run this play throughout the course of the game, and we're going to have the running back on the weak side, on the strong side, check protection. Nobody's coming. Then you release out into the flat, again, giving you all 5 eligible receivers out in a route, allowing Ryan Fitzpatrick the opportunity to pick and choose where he wants to go with the football. It expands the defense. It puts the cornerback here in a high-low situation, and you also put the free safety in the bind because you're dragging the receiver all the way across the field, and your built-in safety valve with the shoot route and the sit route. So again, it's all on Ryan Fitzpatrick to make the right decision, and if the Oakland Raiders come in certain coverages, the Houston Texans should be able to take advantage of it in the passing game. We know the Seattle Seahawks have a very tough defense, so if you're the San Diego Chargers, you realize you have to make plays in bunches, get those chunk plays, and here's one play they can utilize Danny Woodhead's ability in the passing game to generate that big play downfield and hopefully for a touchdown. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to try to create a bunch concept on the right side. We have Danny Woodhead in the backfield along with Ryan Matthews, and what we're going to do here, simple concept, we're going to run the outside receiver. His job is to run the dig. He's going to push up, over, and try to occupy that free safety, and that's going to be his key. Hold this free safety here and try to confuse what the strong safety's responsibility is, because what we're going to do, we're going to stem out, up, into the post. So now what we've done is put the free safety and the strong safety in the bind. They're going to have to make a choice, and also it puts this cornerback in a situation where either he's going to follow one of these routes and have the safety carry up with the free safety squeezing, and that's going to be the biggest key, because what we're going to do underneath, which is your built-in hot read, is a guy tight to the line of scrimmage crossing underneath the backers. He can clear through 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th window, and be the safety valve or the hot read for Phillip Rivers. Now, here's where Danny Woodhead is involved in this play. We're going to put him in motion across the formation, and at the snap of the ball, once he gets to that outside leg of the tight end, you snap it, and he's running the rail route. And what the rail route is, he's running outside the side, outside of the hashes, of the numbers, down the sideline. Now, either he's going to have a backer, a corner running with him. He has a great head start. It's going to create this bunch concept right here. It's going to create all kind of confusion. Somebody is going to have to make a choice, and whatever choice they make will be the wrong one, and that's how you dictate as an offense, and that's how you get Danny Woodhead involved. You can get him matched up on a linebacker or a corner, and my guess is that it won't be a corner. It's probably going to be a backer, and you just have to trust your athletic running back ability, his ability to make one miss or to make a play versus a backer. That's a matchup as an offensive player you want more often than not. So this is one way the Chargers can help themselves out in the passing game versus Seattle.